Happy Friday, everybody. I changed some settings on my webcam. If it's not at 60 FPS, oh, I think I need to fiddle with a couple other things. If it's not at 60 FPS, the image is crisper. I've always noticed this about webcams, and it's kind of annoying. How when they're at 30 FPS, the image quality is like objectively better. I need to click that though. Okay, well that's not there. Thinks this is automatic exposure? What are you doing, camera? This is the thing I never like about webcams, man. They can never, like, pick exposure properly. They manually set that stuff. Anyway, camera looks great. It probably looks better now. Thank you, though. Hey, it's a sponsored video. Thank you, Path of Exile and Grinding Gear Games, for sponsoring this. You know what, though? I'm throwing it to 60. Bang. Wait. There it goes. 60 FPS webcam. This is unimportant. See all my pores? Thank you. I took extra care to massage my pores today. But yes, this is a bread getting stream. It's time for Path of Exile. They just launched their Sentinel expansion, so I'm gonna roll a new character. The idea behind this league is that you can pick up these little guys, these little like Sentinel robo guys. And then when you activate them, they juice up all the monsters around you. That makes them harder, but also makes their drops better. So the idea is that as you're going through, you can basically stack up these Sentinels. You can also customize the Sentinels. Not only the boosts that they give, but also the drops that they produce. So as you're going through the game, you can like use this as a mechanic to not only bite off additional challenge, but try to target the gear you're looking for. Cool stuff. Interesting idea. It's really interesting to see Grinding Gear, like, dig into the core mechanics of an action RPG and then find different ways to tweak and customize that loop of like risk versus reward versus RNG loot drops versus like little tweaks you can do to bend the RNG to your whim. But that itself is also like a gameplay loop. I don't know, it's cool. Anyways, Ultron, thanks for gifting a sub. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna have you guys vote on my build because I've played a couple of builds now. I looked up a few builds before the stream. And I'll just let you pick, because I kind of want to try something new, but I'm also a little intimidated. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here's the list of builds. You guys have to tell me what to do. I can either summon some skellies. I can be a battle trapper, a bone shattered jug. I don't know what jug is or why there's 2 G's on it. That's just the name of the build. I do like the fact that there's 2 G's on it. An ice dancing queen, and then shockwave cyclone. Those are for a variety of different classes. I've played witch most of the time because I was playing on controller, so I figured a necromancy build would be best, because I wouldn't be able to hit buttons or click accurately. Oops, and it turns out I was right. Just want to resize this window, that's all. Okay. I want a jug. Yeah, when I saw jug with 2 G's, I was like, well, I have to include that. That's a marauder build. Yeah, bone shattered jug. Ice dancing queen is a scion. Never played scion before. This is all on poebuilds.cc. I have no idea what any of those mean. I kind of don't either. I just picked names. I'll learn as I go. Tectonic Slam and Ice Crash are a blast? They sound like a blast. If we pick Ice Dancing Queen, will you play ABBA on repeat? Unfortunately, no. You can get away with a lot on Twitch, but you probably can't get away with playing ABBA over and over. I thought it was 1920. It looked a little pixelated. What's that all about? Hey. Keep changing. Probably don't need that if it is. I can't believe I never clicked through. I also need to I need to set my loot filters so that it's not just 3 billion items everywhere. Ice Dancing Queen build, but you have to sing ABBA all stream. I don't know that I know enough ABBA to sing it. I don't know. Also, most ABBA songs are way out of my singing register. Very, very high. Alright, Ice Dancing Queen has won it. Just wing it. How can you not know enough ABBA? I've always liked ABBA, but I've only recently really started appreciating ABBA, which is sad and wrong. Okay, Ice Dancing Queen. Cool. This one sounds fun. So let's see. Viable for everything. Look, there's even a little picture. So let's see here. Tanky and mobile enough to face roll everything in your way. No boss is too hard. Most are too easy. All maps with most any mods are a joke. I've been using this build to do 40-40 challenges. Cool stuff. Alright, so basically I'm just going to follow... I'm just mostly going to use this build for the start, just to see how... where I should put my passive skills. Well, let me find... Build is based on the Whispering Ice unique staff. Ice Storm's damage scales from int, therefore int is the main stat. The build is immune to stun, shock, ignite, freeze, chill, corrupted blood optional, and all forms of chaos damage. Jesus Christ. Leveling with Ice Storm is super easy, but it's not the fastest way to move forward. Alright. Let me just find the passive skill tree and we'll be on our way. There we go. Leveling with Whispering Ice is a blast. You can start using it at level 33. Evan Armagast. Thanks for the prime. Not sure what all that meant, but it sounds cool. Yeah. Ideally, it's just everything exploding. Wow, they actually have like a walkthrough by act. That's kind of unique. Mostly, I'm just trying to find the. Tools, gems, gear, sockets, auras, flasks, playstyle, dealing with maps, leveling. I wanna find just the passive tree. Most builds have one. Although I think I might have to copy and paste some code into a thing. Hey, Verbose Toast, it's good to see you. Also Otter, good to see you too. Get a lead pipe as a starting weapon. You got it. Using POB. Yeah, there's POB code here, and I'm not super familiar with that tool. There's like a whole string of... Hold on a second, yeah. So, it gives me this for the POB leveling tree. I'm gonna guess I have to copy and paste this into something, and it'll show me the whole tree. That's a lot of stuff, huh? Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Path of Building Web. Hack it? I might be in the middle of hacking it. Let's see what this does. Okay. Zion, that's good. Good start. Import. Code. Great. That's exactly what I need. Look at that. I'm hacking it. Import. Perfect. This is exactly what I needed. Okay. That doesn't look like it's enough skills, though. This is only like... That's not enough points. Yeah, it's only used 26. I guess, okay. Okay, just go to ice. Alright. Stack in, go to ice. It might be an unfinished early build. Maybe. I mean, it's... Oh, it's a leveling tree. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well that's fine. That's all I need for this stream, so that works. I forgot what the tree looked like. This is one of many trees. Otter. Path of Exile is a real hell of a thing. It's been a blast learning about this game. I've always wanted to get more involved in it. Speaking of, this is a sponsored stream. Hashtag sponsored by Grinding Gear. I'll have some...
Swift and silent, a scion of perfection in mind, body, and grace. The crowning glory of our civilization, offering us hope, offering us light. But you gave us only murder and darkness. May Rayclast embrace you as we cannot, for your very presence has become too painful to bear.
Ooh, I'm too good. I'm too good to be around. This is F2P. Free to play, yes. It's a free to play. I'm glad you asked that, Ruby, because I have some copy to share with you. It's free to play without any pay to win features. You can play the entire game for free. If you want more item storage space or to make your character look cool, you can spend money to do so. It is purely storage and aesthetics, and that's it. Path of Exile Sentinel, which just launched today, launched 30 minutes ago, is the latest expansion. Expansions come out every 13 weeks and contain a new challenge league alongside some other additions, like new unique items and game system changes. This expansion includes endgame improvements in the form of Atlas passive tree keystones, which allow you to control what you experience in the endgame. You can find more about Path of Exile Sentinel at pathofexile.com/sentinel. There's no way Freezy's not taken. Yeah. Just gonna go for the whole thing. There we go. Oh, you got your trading card today. Awesome.
Execute us and be done with it, Dominus.
Oh, do you guys want to hear all the lore? I'm just gonna skip the tutorials. Ooh, got him. This is an ARPG. Yes, yes, it is.
True.
It is basically Diablo. Basically Diablo. Got a ghost sword. So I guess Frost Mine is supposed to be the big thing I'm going for. What game did I play last night? I played It Takes Two with Steph. And it was a lot of fun. That game rocks. It's not a game I would expect you to play. Pretty dang fun at least to do one playthrough at least each season. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 or so seasons. I mean, it did kick off with getting a sponsorship, but I've always been curious about it. Especially, people talk very fondly about it. People talk about it as though it's one of the free-to-play games that's really doing it right, and now that I've played a few leagues, I can kind of see why. I haven't gotten to true, big-time endgame stuff. I have cleared all of the, acts. I got to the Atlas. That's about it. I haven't done, the big endgame stuff, which is kind of where, all the pro players say the game begins. Was there no sub-hub this week? Not yet, no, unfortunately. Just didn't get around to doing it. I do need to get a post going. But yeah, it's there's just some things about it that are really smart. I like the way that they handle currency. There's no the currency of the game are also items that you use to upgrade and change gear. So there's no gold, because you don't really need it. In most action RPGs, currency becomes useless anyway. Like Glimmer and Destiny. They find things to use it for, but really, what's it for? So kind of just like in endgame Diablo, when the currency becomes runes or something else that's much more rare. I really like how they handled that right off the drop. And then just small things like your flasks refill from kills. Not necessarily from, let's see. Oh, honestly. Not over time. Doing a special build is super fun. I love watching a video each season to find a new, fun and unique build to play. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. It might take me a while to get to the point where the build starts being unique. That's how it usually is. First 10 levels, just same old stuff. I gotta go find the very tall zombie and beat him up. But yeah, now that I've played a couple seasons, I'm much more interested in trying out new stuff. And luckily, there's people out there with way more experience than me figuring this stuff out. What? How did you heal? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ooh. I'm in real trouble. As someone who's never played Path of Exile, I was curious how it varies from games like Diablo 2. I mean, it is very similar to Diablo 2. That is kind of the sales pitch for it. It's a very well-made, free-to-play, longer, bigger version of Diablo 2. All right, this is what I need the build for, because they kind of made it difficult to respec, which I understand having played it. It would kind of not work if you could just re-roll your stat points at any time. All right. A single step. But yeah, so this is the skill tree. It seems so intimidating to start. But the good news is there's like a quick search for anything. So, like, let's say I want to do a minion build. If I just type in minion, it like starts highlighting all the nodes. And then I'm like, okay, now I can just mouse over, see what they all do, decide which one I want to go to, and then start to plot a path there. And then over the next 5 or 10 levels, you kind of know what you're going to move towards. And then the calculus is, okay, what can I do along the way to maximize the stats I'm looking for with my build? What's the optimal path, both in terms of like spending the fewest points to get to the unlock I want, but then also getting me close to other things that I want. So it's neat. I like it. Can you make a hardcore one life character in this game? You can, yeah. It doesn't delete if you die. It just knocks you out of the hardcore league. So there's a league of hardcore characters, and as long as you don't die, you can stay in it. And then it just converts to a normal character once you go down, which is a really cool way to do it. I kind of like the tension of deleting the character, but that's a little mean. That's really mean. It's the Ultra Nightmare methodology. Son of a bitch.
I'll not be joining you today, dead man.
Skill trees give you anxiety. It's a pretty anxiety-inducing skill tree. I have to identify it. I don't have anything. I'm so used to having so many scrolls of identify. That's not an NPC. Hello, Bert Skellies. Brittle Skellies.
Judging by those eyes of yours, I'd best count you a friend.
Oh, Neon Phil, thanks for the sub.
The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull.
Tried looking up games with in-depth skill trees, and everyone said this game.
Nothing like the High Templar's rubbish.
I think I agree with that. I think in all the games I've played, I haven't seen a skill tree that's as well-crafted and consequential. That's the other big thing. A lot of skill trees are kind of an illusion. Like, there's only one, like, correct pick for your build. I mean, just look at Borderlands. Like, it's not really a skill tree, is it? Kind of it is. Sort of. But really? But man, this game, yeah. I was able to look at it and sort of figure it out, just with my own 2 eyes and a brain, because it can look pretty intimidating.
Washed up on
The crazy thing is there are other trees.
dead as a dog.
There are trees beyond these.
Then, a few days later,
This is just the beginning tree.
on the beach, a little worse.
This is the training wheels tree.
Shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Forceful skewering, deflection. Love it. Let's see here. So I'm supposed to get Stormblast Mine. I don't know if Nessa's going to be selling gems yet. I also wouldn't be able to afford one.
Nessa. That putrid giant you just laid to rest, that was Hillock.
Probably should have thrown some. Wait, no, I put resources in the
Exiles
vault.
than you. count
in
on
my
that
stash.
lasting. It's in short supply here in Rayclast. Still, you've rid us of a curse, and we owe you our thanks. Lion Eye's watch isn't much.
It's fun to see the server firsts happening on the left there. Kind of covered up by my webcam,
But
but
should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with
yeah,
her.
good things don't happen to Nessa, unfortunately. Can get a Stormblast mine. All right. That means I need a blue slot, though. Ooh. Okay, so stashes are only shared between characters that are in the league. That kind of makes sense. Otherwise, characters could just load up their shit, and brush right to the end of the game. I'm used to playing on controller. There's got to be a. Okay, it's control. There's a guild stash system. Does that cross over leagues?
Fight like that. No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Splitting steel. Consume a steel shard to fire a single projectile that splits on impact. Area damage when it splits, and again when the projectiles explode at the end of their flight. Steel shards are gained with a Call of Steel skill. The heck is Call of Steel? Use that one.
Neither the
It looks
time
cool.
nor the place.
All right. And you have to watch that Shaq movie, Steel.
I've a simple choice ahead of me.
Ooh.
Kill
The beginning of the
or be eaten.
DCCU. Cool. Yeah, if you've played Diablo 2, especially with these characters, there's some sound effects and some enemy types that are very direct references. Ooh, okay, so this is the mechanic for the new league here. Equip the controller. Equip a Sentinel. Okay. Place a filament. Ah. Cast speed. Duration. Ha! Ha! Holy cow. Hold on. Chill. You need to chill out. Ooh! Damn it. Okay, let's... How do I bring that back up? Oh, there it is. Okay. Prone slot must be powered to equip Apex. Oh, okay, that's how you can equip it more than one at a time. Power normal rare. Rare. Oh. I guess I'll just try to go to the bottom of the tree. That seems pretty basic. See, there's already another tree. Do you select a specific class, race, and character at the beginning, or does everyone start out the same? There are like 6 or 7 classes, base classes. But, to be honest, I think it just puts you at a different spot on the passive tree. I'm not quite sure, now that I think about it, given that all your stats are from the tree and from your gear, and all of your abilities are from the passive, or all your abilities are from gems that you equip. I'm not quite sure what the actual character does now that I think about it. The actual, like, character class. Oh, okay, that's the only one I can power right now. Okay, I need to level up my Sentinel. It'll change out your ascendancies. I have to admit, I don't think I know what ascendancies are. Okay. So the Sentinel drops, makes these dudes more difficult.
To give.
Oh shit. Oh, cool. It actually marks the enemies that'll drop good stuff. Interesting. If only I could identify it. Oh, for doing the labyrinths. Okay. I have not cleared a labyrinth yet. I unlocked it and then I spent like an evening getting lost in one. Which, you know, it's a labyrinth. Yeah, I told myself I would clear the labyrinths once I'd actually cleared the main story. And I did that, like, last week. I'm like, okay, time to go back and do the labyrinths. And I just haven't done that yet. Crab! Like this. Multiple kinds of crab. Calm! Yow, 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 yow!
At his beck, the greatest war host in Cardu in history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lionized
finally, fuck. I could finally identify something.
These arrows withered their pride, Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lionai fought bravely.
But yeah, the world of Path of Exile is very much...
honored him with a...
Very much, this is a forsaken land. The gods are all pissed. There's a ton of monsters and terrible shits just making life terrible. That's just how it is. They had a big punch to your class. Okay. I have seen ascendancies listed in build guides, so that makes sense.
Life goes, even in the graveyard.
Now the question is... That's nice. It even keeps your search term. It'll be fun to do, like, this is kind of like an actual caster, I guess. Because yeah, the previous build, I've mostly just messed around with the necromancy build, which I feel like is a really good starter build. It's hard to mess up. But mana was just not a concern. I never really ran out. Didn't even have to use flasks or anything. Yeah, Dr. Cheeks, this game has some skills. And it's free! Free to play. Hashtag sponsored. When are the gods not pissed in any video game? That's a good question. I'm in pretty pinnacle gods are pissed territory in Final Fantasy XIV too. Multiple gods. Got rid of one god and that just meant other gods then stepped up. Oh, it can only be deployed once in an area. Oh. Okay. So that's like the, I guess I thought it would recharge like flasks. So that makes more sense. That makes when you choose to fire it a lot more impactful. Mimir wasn't pissed? That's true. Mimir is pretty affable, although, yeah, in God of War, nearly everybody else. Spray is alright, but that's probably not going to go well. Okay, this has got to be it, right? Oh! Activate! Yeah, I can feel things get harder. Ugh. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I think that means gem. Oh, too much damage. thought I could flask through that. This game have a multiplayer component. Yeah, it's a multiplayer game. You can play with people, I think. I mean, it's got an economy. You can trade with other players and stuff. I've only ever played it solo, so I just realized I should be saying things that I'm not 100% sure are true. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can co-op and there's PvP. Okay, just wanted to hedge my bets there. Dampin, I Love Anime is the first character to enter the upper scepter of God. That's so awesome. What do you think? They probably have anime going on their second monitor, huh? Let's see. Oops. Well, whatever. I thought it was an identify scroll for some reason. I have anime on a second monitor, technically. I guess, are you referring to this stream, or are you watching this stream and watching anime? Been re-watching the Uzumaki teaser? Oh, okay. Say we want to download this game. Is there a code we can enter to get you any benefits? Not necessarily, no. The, actually, I haven't seen the... there we go. I haven't seen the Nightbot go off, but yeah, it's really just clicking that link, the sponsored link in chat. Make sure that this is set up. Also, the music in this game, man, they knew what they were doing. They knew. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. The contemplative acoustic guitar, you know, sort of like minor key drone on the strings. It's so good. I think I might want to keep this scepter. I don't think that's enough for a scroll of identify yet. Also, I'm trying to go for the frost mine. Yeah, still not. But yeah, you can see here, like, augments a magic item with a new random modifier. All the items do something to other items. Some degree of, like, randomized re-rolling of stats or the benefits associated with them so that you can... The currency of the game is essentially the tools you use to customize the gear for your build. And the more money you have, the more shots, the more RNG shots you get. Hail rake. Tunic can helmet is great. Yeah, every like level nothing action RPG character looks like they just, you know, got off the school bus too early. It's just sitting in front of the Walmart with their backpack, being like, "Where am I?" Gotta head over for a meeting. All right, Zoltron. You're looking at the item filter at all? Not yet, but I will. I can actually do that. I'll do that in a little bit. Now, I've been mostly playing with a controller, like streamed to my TV, and very specifically on the last patch, controller support wasn't working for the item filter yet. But I think it's probably added now because controller support is like officially in the game. Ooh, too much damn. They're laughing at me. I can hear them giggling. Ow! Pretty good. Whew. I was hoping I could ride Onslaught. So let me look into this. Is this where that is? Yeah, I'd like to. I wanted to check that out. Also, like when on the previous update, at least when you were playing with controller, every item showed all the time, which made picking up things a lot easier because there's not really a like whatever alt does, whatever the name for that feature is, to show the ribbons for all the items on the ground. It's just kind of always on because there's not really a button left over for it. Oh, Freezy! Damn, man. Playing melee is an interesting beast. It's a lot more active. I'm not going to be playing melee for long, though. This is just while I get my abilities all set up. I think I did pick up a Scroll of Wisdom, which means I can probably buy Frostmine and start zeroing in on my build. Let me turn that into. I think that'll give me Arcane Surge, which is nice. Helps tremendously, not only filtering out the garbage you would never use, but also making the tab to click picking up an item bigger. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So where is the item filter? Our game maybe? Should be game. Ah! Speaking of Uzumaki, I guess I saw there were those leaked screenshots on Twitter of the Silent Hill game. Like somebody said that the concept art was by Ito, who I assume to be Junji Ito, and I guess somebody else in the thread said that it was like work by Bloober Team. So that's cool. That's like a dream team, right? Junji Ito doing concept art for a Silent Hill game made by Bloober Team. I don't know if that's real. I don't know how much of it is real. Konami hit it with a DMCA. It may not be a game in active production. Who knows? But have you beaten any Dark Souls games? Yes, I've beaten them all except 2. Oh, here we go. Right there. Oh, okay. You don't make a filter in game. Oh, you handed a filter. Huh. Okay. I will look into that. Look into writing one of those. Master Chief got laid finally. I heard about that. This is exciting times. Exciting times for Master Chief. But didn't, like... Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Might be spoilers. Oh, Ito was involved with PT/Silent Hills, not this new stuff? Okay. Somebody, yeah, maybe... That's the thing is, like... When it comes to a Twitter thread, anyone can say anything they want. And who knows how accurate any of it is.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles.
So far, I need more life flasks. I'm gonna take this guy.
Take care.
So,
Hello.
I want this tied to an Arcane Surge, which means I'm going to need 2 blue slots, but still don't have a Scroll of Wisdom. Maybe if I sell this stuff. Okay. I have to identify that, though. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's poor. Dang.
What a lovely...
I think Ito was going to help with PT because he's been friends with Kojima for a couple decades. Oh, that'd be so sick.
Got a job for you, if you're willing. Farewell.
Oh, well. Yeah, I've beaten most of them. I think only in Souls 3 did I do like the optional hard boss. Gwyn? No, Gwyn is the one. The dude who rides around on the dragon. But I didn't do Altu in Sekiro. I have yet to do Millennia in Elden Ring, even though I really want to. Oh, it's Scroll of Wisdom! Okay. Let me head on back to town now. Evasion rating and energy shield. I don't know what kind of armor I should be going towards. Got some wisdom scrolls bottom right. Oh, but it. Wait, here? I think I'm leaving a lot on the ground because I'm forgetting to hold Alt to check stuff. Because I'm used to them just being visible all the time. So if I'm seeing an empty screen, my brain just goes like, oh, there's nothing there. Oh, in your inventory. For real? Oh yeah, look at that. How'd they get down there? What are they doing down there? You can turn on show all items or items of a certain value. I want to see scrolls and currency. Ooh, thank you, lady.
Yes?
All the time. Okay, let's see here. Arcane Surge and Stormblast Mine. Alright. So now, throws mine, it deals in damage in an area when detonated. The build basically just says, just run past everything and throw mines everywhere. Throw them into big enemies and just run. You don't have to kill everything. It would be nice if this slot were green. I could get Onslaught as well. But I think this will work for now. Get filters online that you can customize. Yeah, I need to look into that. I think I've played the game enough now to want filters. I'm gonna need that for that. Onslaught support is nice though. Okay. First mine detonates instantly. Mines get 10% more detonation speed for each prior mine in the sequence. Okay. Oh, that's fast. Okay, cool. You don't stop to detonate. This will be interesting. I've never messed with mines before. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, it does lightning damage. Mine's lasts 5 seconds. Shock. Okay. Ooh! Huh. Okay. So this, if you're using mines, kiting enemies around kind of becomes a thing. Shit. I don't ever want to get stuck doing that. Huh! Huh! I'm just looking at the counter in the upper left. Okay. Maximum of 15 mines. It'll be easier once you get your main movement skill to use too. Yeah, the build I'm following says to use Frostblink, which I actually use Frostblink quite a bit on my other build too. Really good way to get out of, like, if I ever got caught, it was a good like get the fuck out button. Also, I had a lot of minions and stuff. Yeah. So like as soon as I blinked out, my minions would grab aggro and I'd be fine. So then the problem was just not dying instantly. The blue bar to the next to the health is a shield. Yeah. This game has a ton of different kinds of damage mitigations.
I learn, I kill, I live.
There's armor, there's evasion, there's life regen, there's energy shield. Basically like a little Master Chief in training, really. The armor's scrap stayed out. So these take 5 mines to kill. I feel like Arcane Surge isn't going on. Oh, it doesn't work with Stormblast. Never mind. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to be just leveling an Arcane Surge for the future. Alright, that makes sense. More like Minecraft. I'm sure you're aware, but oh Jesus, there is a mining game in here. There goes my hardcore character. This isn't hardcore. I'm just saying that because I'm a filthy fibber. You build a house. There are hideouts. So there are places you can go to chill out that are just like little player spaces, but I don't think you can build a full-on house. I could be wrong. Okay. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th as well, everybody. I guess I should play a scary game today. Path of Exile's kind of got the right energy. Oh, freaking hell, down again! I keep forgetting there's 2. Oh, it does so little damage. Oh! I gotta kill these things? Hey, Demoney, how am I doing today? I'm doing great. I guess I could get shoes. There's some gear slots I don't even have filled yet. Will there be a nostalgic game in the future? Same. I was planning on playing Bounty Hunter because it is Force Friday, but it's also Friday the 13th, so I don't know which theme takes precedence here. Shit. I gotta get space enough to be able to throw mines. I need him to do the dash. There we go. Oh yeah, this is another thing they changed in this season. The Gargantuan Flame Weaver, like the bigger text modifiers on the enemies, they did it so it's like a collection of... They collect multiple stat boosts and buffs and attributes into one descriptor to make it a lot easier to parse. So it's not like increased attack, increased defense, increased attack speed, like scrolling all the way down the screen. Bounty Hunter mostly because there's just not a lot of good horror games to play right now. Yeah, I don't know. I got a backlog a mile wide for some horror games though. I always wanted to play that. I forgot the name of it. Tormented Souls, I think. Very classic looking isometric like horror survival puzzle game. I read some reviews of it. It seemed like it was a pretty by the numbers like pretty by the numbers sort of retro survival horror. Oh, you played it? What do you think? Oh, were you not a big fan? It looked neat. It looked like it would scratch the itch. So I recommend Critters for Sale as a horror game. Critters for Sale. I've never played all the way through Alien Isolation. It's a long game though. Ugh. I've been telling myself I shouldn't start it unless I'm ready to finish it. And I'm kind of in the middle of New Vegas. That's my my gamer sin game. Okay, I got gloves now. More evasion. Oh, there's a new one? Tormented Fathers? Damn, it's a bigger one! Fuck, this is gonna take forever. Okay, I'm learning. If I throw them in front of myself... It starts with the last one first. Shit. Ah! It's perfectly fine, not amazing. Bit by the numbers, fixed humor retro style a la RE was a nice throwback. Yeah, that's kind of what I was interested in it for. It looked like it got the mood right. The classic RE trappings were nice. Good God. Ugh. Getting it. Can you Sentinel an enemy right before it dies? I wonder. I don't want to risk it. I feel like if I were a game designer and some player tried to pull that shit on me, I would give it a full heal when it gets upgraded by the Sentinel. Just to make sure that it's like you kill a full enemy. Doing First Friday today? I think so. I just want to play more Bounty Hunter. Ugh. Okay. But I don't want either of those things. Your playthrough of Matrix Path of Neo was good and fun. I didn't remember it would be that bad in terms of gameplay and graphics. Yeah, that's... Most old games that you remember fondly, going back can be a little harsh. Although, I don't know. I've found the games that really stuck with me, if I go back and play them, they're pretty timeless. But yeah, Matrix Path of Neo is very much a product of its time. It's not bad. And I actually really appreciated how much fun it decided to have at the end. I appreciated how much of a voice it seems like the Wachowskis put into that game again at the end. There were some parts in the middle that were pretty memorable too. Oh, he keeps... Okay, they keep reanimating. Ugh. That's intense. Okay, I don't even know if I want that. Should just pick up stuff to sell. Oh, play through to the end of the agent fight? Yeah. When when all the Smiths stack up and form a giant Mega Smith. And it's like a kaiju battle. That's incredible. And then, I mean, just the Wachowskis even coming out and just like talking directly to you, the player, and being like, yeah, this is what the game's gonna do now. Then they kind of like, ha ha ha, like, it's so good. I don't know, games got really austere at some point. I live for those moments of just like genuine human expression, like treating the game player as though they're a pen pal or something, leaving a message directly for them. I think you can do that indirectly through gameplay as well. I think you can like have a dialogue with a player through something like a level design. I think Doom Eternal, the Doom Eternal DLC did that pretty well.
Lashing our backs, tearing at our
Serious Sam's always really good at doing that.
shot with shadow. Withers our crops, secures our livestock. The wind carries
Oh, Metal Gear Rising has that whole game. I gotta play more Metal Gear. Metal Gear Rising is definitely a gamer sin game.
creeps through our dreams.
Metal Gear Rising and Fallout New Vegas.
Steed around our resting minds. We try not
Hey!
try to remember ourselves. Some of us
Yeah, Western games do take themselves quite seriously.
brothers
That's a thing. I guess it's money. It's money, it's business.
that quarrel,
A lot of Western games try to
yet still
appeal to as many people as possible to sell as much as possible.
we Kardui are banished from sleep.
Yeah, I'm all for dorky shit in games. That early 2000s edge, I think that might be part of it too. There was definitely a window where like games weren't allowed to have fun in a weird way, or fun was being all serious and edgy all the time. Sort of this weird whiplash response to I guess games being marketed and perceived as for children. Had to snap back the other way. Have something weird to prove. The Ubisoft developer that was shitting on Elden Ring. Yeah, there was somebody that seemed to have pretty sour grapes about the... It was specifically the, I think the UX that developer had an issue with. Which... This isn't... I don't know. It read like sour grapes more than anything. But... It's not like Souls games have, you know, just unimpeachably perfect UI and UX experiences. That's kind of like saying ATM machine, but I couldn't think of how else to finish that sentence. Yeah, I agree, Captain. I wouldn't say that Ubisoft games are any better. I think the thing is, this is what I read into that exchange, is that Ubisoft seems like their entire goal is to make games that have just enough flavor to appeal to as many people as possible. And I think that extends to their UI design as well. Their UIs are so basic and boring, but they're probably that way on purpose because focus tests like showed that the most people understood and had fun with them. That's it. I don't know. I tend to assume that like most Ubisoft games are just designed by focus group these days. Maybe that's a mistake and an unfair assumption, but okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna juice this guy up. Boom! Oh, he's But I think the thing is, here's my psycho analysis of that thing, which is totally unfair to do to somebody I've never met and probably never will meet. But it seems like the Ubisoft person was speaking from the perspective of a work culture that is all about making things as broadly functional to as many people as possible, because that's just better, right? And then here's Elden Ring doing things that are that might alienate some people, or putting things in odd places, obscuring important information. It's not a blue background with white boxes on it. I don't know. That was I think maybe I'm speaking specifically about Assassin's Creed here. I guess no. Far Cry and even Watch Dogs kind of does this. But man, all their UIs are just so basic. They seem like they're way for function over form. My nice watch. Oh yeah, I got all the glyphs. So I can see why somebody, if they're in that work culture, and that's the work they do, and everyone talks about ease of use and accessibility as though it's a universal good, then you see a game that commits what you deem to be design faults, because your head is in a different spot about what the goal of the art is. It makes sense to me in that context. But again, that's a lot of psychoanalysis from a tweet. If you could create a game, which genre would you make and what's the theme? Man. I'd have to think really hard about that, because I'd want to make something. I'd have to think about it, because I'd want to make a game where, I'm pretty sure that I could make something more interesting than something that's already out there. And there's a lot of stuff that's out there already. Maybe I'm definitely overthinking it already. I've always had a soft spot for turn-based RPGs that also have some active input aspect. You know, your Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG, Legend of Dragoon kind of thing. Mother 3 even kind of had that. Probably something like that. I think it'd be interesting to dive into that idea a little more, because I've seen it used in a fair amount of games, but it seems like it's largely pretty superficial. That doesn't tell me that people haven't experimented with it. It just tells me that it's probably difficult to make a game that scales off of that as a core design concept in terms of complexity. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's an odd mix. You have, what I like about it is it's a mix of two different game types. It's one game type is planning, it's turn-based, it's coming up with a larger level strategy, and then the other half of it is just actually hitting the buttons at the right time, doing a more video gamey activity. But I think the power of games like that is purely that there isn't a gamer part to it. That means that people who aren't as, you know, gamer salted can enjoy them. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well go sell stuff. I'm holding on to some stuff. Trying to get that base currency back. That's not the town. I wish I could get more into JRPGs. Damn it, they're so long. They are. They are. Yeah, it's weird. It's like
Now that you've drained that path,
JRPGs are a weird mix of like resource and strategy simulation, and then also just
down a wounded rower one night's eve.
tabbing through a young adult fiction novel.
Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going
Also, yeah, jetpack, it becomes very rote pretty fast.
crab's guts before it gets hungry.
The fascinating approach is what Undertale did, basically, which is have a layer of video game mechanics, but then also the various fights and the boss encounters you get into are like levels with customized challenges. Inscription kind of did that, which was really cool. I need to get back and finish Inscription, but I love the fact that it's architected like a video game with pre-created levels that offer curated challenges. I'd want to make a little survival game about a protagonist that suffers from face blindness, and the little survival colony they live in knows of this, and you have to survive enemies and friends. Oh, okay. People that like... So you can't see people's faces, but it's like a... kind of like a... what is it? A Forgotten City dialogue, adventure, logic, murder mystery game? Or is this a multiplayer game? They said protag. Yeah. Super dialogue heavy. Okay, yeah. That is a really cool concept. I love games where the narrative framework also becomes a game mechanic. So in your situation, face blindness becomes a game mechanic in that you as the player can't visually distinguish NPCs. There's a lot of room to play around with that. I tried Trek to Yomi yet? Not yet. I really want to though. It's on the list. All right, I think I have to get Frost Bomb. Buy Swift Assembly and support Stormblast Mine. Okay, Frost Bomb. Frost Bomb. Frost Blink.
A necromancer. Just the one, was it? Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Wow.
The RPGs have some mechanics that can't stand, like the party leader faints, so the whole team loses, and grinding. Damn, I hate grinding.
To mark a dirty job well done.
Yeah, I understand. To be honest, it's been a while since I've had to grind in a JRPG. I did a little bit in Tales of Arise, but I'm playing that on hard.
Had to skirt around Axiom Prison.
Yeah, if you want to see, like, if you want to beat endgame stuff, sometimes it is just you need the numbers, which means you have to level, or you need this special item that you have to trade 99 golden horseshoes for, and those have a 3% drop rate. Like, that's a pretty classic way of doing it. I don't know that a whole lot of games do that stuff anymore.
It would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison.
I haven't done it, like, I haven't played all the way through Dragon Quest XI, and if any game does that, it'd be that one.
There's a way past or through Brutus, and you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
I know the thing I remember with Dragon Quest games, which is just another form of grinding, would be like trying to save scum the casino just to get enough currency to get the items I needed to like craft better gear and stuff. Oh, the trials of being a gamer. So this is going to be an int build, which means I don't know what my survivability is supposed to be. Int items are usually... I guess I'll be doing energy shield, which hopefully means I don't get hit by anything.
Stay sharp out there.
Okay, I need to equip this stuff. Frostblade. And bomb I already equipped. By Swift Assembly and supports Stormblast Mine. What color is Swift Assembly? Is that green or blue? Oh. That's cool. Just accidentally get additional mines. I like that. I have more ideas than I'll ever make a reality. Yeah, that's usually how this is. Oh, it is a green slot. Okay. Shucks. I'll try and reroll colors. But I only have like one chance at that. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, that'll work. Nice to have some more linked slots. I could put Arcane Surge on Frostbomb. I feel like that's a really good spot for it. But it'll have to wait.
Farewell.
I have to learn how to make games first, and honestly I don't want to actually make a game because it seems like a fucking nightmare. I'd rather just play them. Yes. I agree entirely. There was I can't remember when that was really driven home for me. I think it was like at some point in college I was going to school, writing game reviews in my spare time and like posting them on a volunteer website, and then also had a job that I worked. And I think at that point my schoolwork was converging on what like actual software development was going to be. And I remember realizing, like, yeah, it's way more fun to play games than it is to make them. And that was even not accounting for the fact that, like, game development has crunch and all that shit. And then also what the player base has turned into and what the internet has enabled. You're not really allowed to have, like, a normal social media account if people know that you work on a thing. And man, if you're an actual name and you get any amount of recognition, or if you're associated with any brand that people like, it's a whole other thing. Okay, let me rearrange this a little bit. I kind of like that. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, alright. All set. What a depth time. I'm gonna mess around with these frost bombs. Never used this ability before.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Alright, alright. So yeah, the build advice now is to just run by things, drop frost bombs, and then if there's a juicy pack, then drop a bomb and throw out some mines. I guess like this. Then it said, hold detonate and keep throwing mines. Oh my god! Oh! Holy cow. Okay, in that case, I'm going to swap this around a little bit. Because it would be way easier to just hold it if it's that. Maybe I'll make this Frostblink. No, that feels weird. I have to move... Little mouse is weird. Because you have to move your finger off of click. And if you're trying to run away from something, that's not a good place to put an oh shit button. All right. Okay, figuring it out. Nova Veilstone, thank you for the whole ass year of subs. Ugh. Whew. Boy, this is a spicy build. Oh, they're still coming. Ooh. My computer science class, the first year classes were good at weeding people out that just wanted to make games. Or that just wanted to make games, but really they wanted to play games. Turns out it's hard. Yeah, and it's different. And doing a lot of one doesn't necessarily prepare you for doing the other. If you think extremely critically about games and how they operate, instead of just enjoying this kind of surface level fantasy and enjoyment that they offer, then maybe you can sort of like reverse engineer some of that stuff and be mentally prepared for how computers actually work and how, you know, how computer graphics work and what can and can't be done with a video game. Like I already overanalyze video games as it is. If I gained an even deeper understanding of how they are made, I could never look at a game the same way, I don't think. Yeah, it's I do think there's some truth to that. I won't claim to, like, know every aspect of game operation and creation. But there is a sense of wonder that kind of I don't know that's necessarily reclaimable. But I don't know. I feel like it's the difference between seeing an airplane fly as a kid and being like, holy shit, that's magic. There's magic in the world. Miracles are real. That big ass thing is in the sky. It is a dragon god. And then being an adult and understanding like air pressure and airfoils and engines and turbines and like how all the physics of it works. You can still be like, holy fuck, man, people did that. Came up with it, and it all works. It still works. It reliably works. That's like a part of nature that we conquered through understanding. So I think even if there's an understanding there, it maybe the wonder of the magic of it goes away, but I think that can be replaced by a profound appreciation for the craft involved and the knowledge on display. Yeah.
But a moment's respite.
But I feel like, I don't know that oh, that's a weird analogy though. Whew. did I do that? Oh, wrong button. Oh, you're still alive. I feel like I want this to be Frost Bomb. And I guess this can be Detonate. That kind of makes sense. That doesn't really sell for any better. Red Letter Media put it best, or put it well. If I'm bored, I'll get critical to entertain myself. Yeah, that's... Huh. Never thought about it that way. Maybe that is what leads to me, like, nitpicking into films. Just boredom. Brain trying to find something to do. Polygon Dwana? Polygon Dwana. That's a pretty cool name. Hey, what's up? Just playing Path of Exile. Leveling up. I'm trying an entirely new build, so this has been really interesting. Oh, Saxon! Thank you very much. Yeah, we got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's very gratifying. And man, YouTube is tough, you guys. It almost feels like YouTube's viewership has peaked. It feels like there's just less people on YouTube now. But yeah, sorry, I shouldn't... Thank you very much for the compliment. I was just getting distracted, lamenting. Bad move. Yeah, I really enjoy that work. I love talking about video games. Video games are cool. I can't kill that crab. Yeah, Fisto, maybe it was pandemic. Ooh. Okay. Here's what I gotta do. You know what I would Okay. I don't know why it took me this long to figure this out. I need to take attack off of left click. Not doing me any favors.
Can I not have it?
My button's wrong. Trying to remember. Okay. Trying to remember the sequence. It's Frost Bomb, then mines, then start detonating mines. Frost Bomb. Mines. Detonate mines. Do it again. Ugh. No, don't ever do that. Jeez. Tough.
Far too much baggage.
Too much clutter. Let's see here. I want to back up my good old games offline installers. If I'll use any external hard drives, can you suggest something that is durable? I've thought about dumping a lot of those on Google Drive or something, but yeah, I guess a hard drive in your closet is probably the most secure way to back those up. That's all boring. All very boring. Tentacle. That's a pretty cool name. Barclay. Grab! Okay, I just do it that way. That's more like what I'm expecting.
Far too much baggage.
Have you met the great Katata fish yet? I have not. I don't think so. What's that? I should sell all this junk first.
Hello.
He's probably gonna give me some cool stuff. So what I would like, I want a blue and a green slot, and then I want a blue and a blue that are connected. Can't be in the same thing. So maybe I should use a wand? That just means I need gear. Here, I'll do this, and then maybe I can find... Yeah, I need something with a blue and a green slot connected.
Goodbye.
Sell it.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab.
Crab.
Pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, and I've got one more thing to thank you for.
I do love it when they give you skill points. That's good eatins. Come down to this one. Alright. You ever play Lost Ark? Yeah, a little bit.
Greetings.
Checked it out when it seemed pretty cool. I need something with a blue and a green connected slot on it that I can wear. Like this guy. I can put... Yeah, I can use my mines. I think that's what I'll do. It's a lot of spell damage, baby. I can put Arcane Surge. Bang. Bang. Okay. Now I'm kitted out. Why are these NPCs wiggling and running about? Those are players.
Are we?
Those are other players. They're the ones wigging out. Onslaught's nice, actually. I'm gonna hang on to that. I need Pierce. Because my stuff's AoE anyway. Okay. Building up some force here, building up some steam. What's the map button?
Neither the time nor the place.
I'm gonna find this. There it is. You. TLDR for what this patch adds to the game. The biggest addition are the Sentinels. Oops! Well, whatever. This little guy. He follows around and zaps enemies. Let's see if I can find something before timer's out. When he zaps them, they get leveled up, and then they're harder to kill, but the stuff they drop is better. And then there's a whole separate layer to tweaking the Guardians. Sentinels, excuse me. Here we go. Yeah, they're getting little sparklies on them. There's a whole layer of filling out a tree that customizes... Oh, it's got some slots on it. It customizes how they work and what they do. So you can sort of curate it towards the items you want to pick up or want to see. That's the idea. And then there's some other things, but yeah, the Sentinels are the biggest part. There's actually some notes here from the sponsor. The expansion includes endgame improvements in the form of Atlas passive tree keystones, which allow you to control what content you experience in the endgame. Yes, that's also true. You can customize Atlas maps. Kind of tune them more towards what the play style you want and the kind of content you want to see.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Turn this thingy on. Ooh. Woo, there we go. Happy Friday the 13th. I'm fighting the Great War right now. What's that? Trying to decide between Jack in the Box and Arby's. Tried Path of Exile a few months ago. Played about 2 hours. Didn't find the combat very engaging. Odd considering you really like Diablo. Yeah, this is gonna sound... I could see how that could be the case. It takes a while to kind of get what this game is doing. At least it did me, and until then, it just kind of seems like it's kind of hard to see why it's special. I guess. I think the universal advice for your situation would be to follow a build guide that suggests like combat abilities to use and what they pair well with. But those can be hard to understand too. Those can be sometimes a little thick with the terminology. It takes a fair amount of reading too, especially if you don't know exactly what you're looking for or where to find it. There's a lot of stuff to read, like a lot of like ability descriptions, a lot of armor lists. It can be a little like. I definitely, when I first started playing it, I was like, man, I'm just spending a lot of time staring at gear, and I just don't know. Like, I don't know any of this stuff. Luckily, you kind of don't have to. You can just sort of flow with it for a while. Ugh. Woo. Still have my... I don't know if I should start stacking energy shield. Yeah, it's free, so nothing to lose. Exactly. They also have announced Path of Exile 2. Which is still in development, I suppose. Clicked on these, yeah. I just gotta find the other exit. Yeah, so far this build has been really fun to play. And I don't know that I would have necessarily experimented with it on my own. So it is nice that there are some tools out there.
But a moment's respite?
No. Laserpovsky, hey, what did you miss? I've been killing a lot of stuff. Gaining some fat levels. I'm trying to find... Oh, I am in the wrong... I came out the wrong part of the submerged passage. I went back. Oops. That's why this stuff has already been explored. Well, you missed some very efficient leveling from me just now. yes, Path of Exile and Grinding Gear Games are sponsoring this stream. I'll let you know that the new season has begun. Sentinel time. Look at this little guy. Cool. Ooh! My little Sentinel guy leveled up. What does that mean? Gonna give the Evil Dead game a shot one of these days? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll give it a shot. Oh! Ooh! 10% chance to... Okay. %30 increased Sentinel power. Powered monsters. What is... So wait, can it get more power while it's out? If I kill stuff? Or, oh, okay, it levels up the Sentinel faster. I think that's what that means. Beep. Tis the season for stabbing crabs and scallies. And leveling up. It's always this... Okay, you can... Oh, you can Oh... I get... Okay. You can interrupt the mine cast. But... You still have to wait the cooldown. Okay, that makes tons of sense. There were a few times where I would, like, see the cast animation for the mine, then one wouldn't come out. Ooh. That felt good. I'm surprised they didn't end up doing a lot of damage to me. I guess the summoned dudes were just dying right away. I don't want any of this. Okay. Was everybody having a good weekend so far? I guess it's just starting. We're hopefully just starting. Energy shield. No, I'm not. I like the tuna can. It's refined. Oh, your baked stew pretty good. All right, good way to start. Ooh. Tis a blessing to live so free. Had a half day at work. Now I have all evening to game and eat junk. Hell yes! Okay. Mines are subject to line of sight. Remember the rules? Those are the treasured moments. The eat, pray, love moments. Half day at work. Snacks and games. Hey, what's up, young turkey? I got a couple things on my to-do list, but they're not that bad. I have almost I've almost finished up my project of loading up my PC case with as absolutely many fans as that old piece of shit will let me put in it. I have these tiny little baby fans. I'm gonna show one because they're cute. Teeny little guy. They're actually for laptops, but I found out that there's this like row of holes, this like grill drilled into the back of my case, And the holes just so happen to perfectly line up. They're like 30 millimeters apart. So we got 30 millimeter fans. And I think I can just use PC case screws to run them through the holes of this grill. And then just have some teeny tiny fans pushing some more air out of my case. Look at all those mines! It's rad! Have I tried Star Citizen? I played it a long time ago. I played it when it was just the flight beta. And it ran like total shit. I played it a little bit, but that was, yeah, that was, God. That had to be like 6 years ago? Maybe? Some PC cases you just can't let go. Exactly. It's a point of pride now. This is me refusing to acknowledge that time is passing. I'm like Dorian Gray with this PC case. As soon as I retire it, my hair is going to fall out. I'm going to turn into a skeleton. Blah! Hit the ground, scatter into a million pieces. What the heck's going on? I didn't go through to the right place, did I? I've been just aimlessly wandering. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's get this back on track. That's okay. Just more efficient leveling. That's all. Could you say the number of fans in the case? Also, just for funsies, could you benchmark your case before and after the fan installation? Maybe. I did that a bit. Well, no. I did install a new... Okay, so I think this goes back. Mud Flats. That's where I came from, right? Yes. Jeez. Jeez Louise. At least it kept the map. That's nice. So these fans are not... Well, the real problem is getting heat off the CPU. And I feel like... For as dumb and stupid and old and stupid as this case is, like I said, my life is connected to it. I'm not allowed to part. Dark deals were made about this PC case. So I don't know, I think that the cooling solution there is as good as it's going to get. You played the Myst series. Yeah. I've played all of the Myst games. But I think I've only finished like one of them. I think I only finished Myst 1. I never finished Riven or Uru or any of the other ones. Riven is stupid, man. I don't know how anyone is expected to finish that shit.
Can I tap at a moment's respite?
That had to be like prime. We made these puzzles like this so that people would have to use guides kind of stuff. Ooh! Ooh, a new tuna can. It's exciting. Riven has a dope as fuck official guidebook. Yeah? Why? Is it just like really high quality? Going through high resolution scans of old print books and stuff is really, it's a fun pastime. I remember looking at scans for the there's the Earthbound strategy guide that kind of had little adverts, like little tourist flyers for every in-game city. I remember thinking it was cool as hell when I was a kid, and it is pretty cool. It's not quite as cool as I remembered though. It's pretty cool. I did really like the mix of like stock photos thought that was a really cool idea. You can get lost in archive.org doing that. I've done that a bit with our video I found on archive.org. There are rabbit holes to tumble down for sure. Might be normal for guidebooks, but it was split into 3 to 4 sections of varying levels of hints and spoilers and solutions. Huh, that is really cool. And, I don't know, feels like even further confirmation that the game was meant to be experienced with this as a resource. But you know what? I don't know. As a 2-part thing, that's not so bad, is it? Might feel a little manipulative, but I can't give you the book for free. I guess they could, actually, but... Some big box PC games basically did come with a book. Unmodifiable. Oh. But I was able to open the screen for the other one. There we go. Okay, it's the same thing. Huh. Old Infocom games had Invisiclues where you had to use marker on invisible ink. Oh, in connection with a PC game? Path of Exile, depressing music. It's pretty ominous, isn't it? There's no Whimsy Shire here. Oh, old interactive fiction games from the 80s? That rocks. Okay, I think this is where... Yeah, we're doing it. After aimlessly wandering around 2 zones. Fine, let's do it.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Yeah, I think I keep interrupting my Mindcast. I gotta be more careful about that. Jeez. Whew. Linking around's really fun. I haven't summoned up the courage to just run through everything yet, like the build guide told me to. I feel like I have to kill stuff, but I don't. Enjoying the new Vegas uploads? Oh, me too. That game's great. I don't know why for some reason I didn't expect that it was also an action RPG. I guess I thought it would be like all talking. So like doing Vault 22 was really fun. That was actually a really cool little video game level. Ooh. So yeah, it's always interesting to, when you just kind of, a game is in your head for a while, sort of develop some notion about what it's going to be like, and then you actually play it. I guess that happens with movies. You know, kind of anything, really. There's so much to look forward to? Yeah. That's what's exciting.
The earth of Rayclast rejects the dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. He leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail. Our own remote have joined their cursed ranks. No longer may we give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Calm has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Calm is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
Hey, what's up, Slenders? Howdy, gamer.
Just earned my Wonder Child title yet.
Playing through the new expansion for Path of Exile. They got these little robos now. But mostly I'm playing with a new build. Like that's the thing that's got me clicking all over the place. What's the lore for this game? There's a lot of it. There's a lot of gods and they're all mad. And life is shit. I won't say that I completely followed a bunch of the back end stuff. At some point, I was just like, action RPG time. I was just running around killing everything. At some point, you're helping Sin kill a bunch of other gods, so that's pretty cool. Slurping them on up, getting all their god powers inside. This guy. Cool, cool. Oh. So here I've activated my little Robo-Man and he's making all these guys way harder, including this horribly undulating totem firing out a lot of lightning.
Too much baggage.
Ease. Hey, how tough am I? How are you doing? It is indeed your favorite streamer here. Was not successful in getting a house with a card you sent me. Well, you gotta sell it first. I mean, maybe you can find somebody out there, a homeowner that understands the value of what you have. Maybe, but I wouldn't be so sure. You gotta go to the people who know. I don't have a belt yet. Can't just slam the card on the desk of a loan officer? The right one, yeah. The right one, sure. I'm not gonna... Hopefully this doesn't shock you, but... There's some stupid idiots in this world that don't understand the value of a Nintendo Power Players Club trading card. There's some big dum-dums out there.
Have but a moment's respite.
Well, we got to figure it out anyway. So yeah, if you you got to find a card vendor. I would suggest going to like your local comics shop, asking around. But that's what I would suggest. I'm doing fine on mana. I guess elemental damage would be nice, but I don't know that I necessarily killing stuff just fine. If only it was PSA graded. Well, hey, I just promised the goods. I can't... It's not fair to expect me to spend extra money on the PSA grading and certification of all the priceless trading cards I give away, by the way. I give away. It's one thing to make a charitable donation. It's another to pay someone to have the opportunity to do it. And so that's just a bridge too far. My extreme generosity has limits. Otherwise, I'll be run out of business. Gotta keep the lights on around here, you know. Ooh! Oh, this is rad, though. This is some pretty peak Friday activity gaming. I should pick up the pace a little bit. I need to get through these maps a little faster. I'm just enjoying seeing everything explode. I like watching it happen. Bang. Ooh. Juice these guys up. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Ooh, too rough. Ooh. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and see if I can whip their asses. This is one of the things that I like found a little. This is really cool because when I was playing through the expansion the campaign before, it was pretty easy to just breeze through everything. Everything just died, which felt great. Like, that's always fun in an action RPG, but this basically lets me click it into super hard mode with the rewards to match, which is pretty cool. And then it, like, expires and gives you some time to recover. Reminds me of my Diablo 2 Assassin trap build, so I just dropped a bunch of traps, watched as they leveled the field of mobs, so satisfying. Yeah, just when everything pops. The person who asked about the lore, this game is about Lawrence going far and wide to the one person who's willing to grade his cards. That's true. My hempen coif is filled with trading cards, and I'm seeking the one wise enough. Ooh. Go. Man. See? Like, you actually gotta click. You gotta click and move. I love it.
Far too much baggage.
An action RPG with gameplay? That looks like a hoss. What's going on with that? Must have intelligence, or some life, regenerate. Ooh. It's an energy shield. Good stuff. Looks like all my friends went on a camping trip this weekend without inviting me. Jokes on them, I get to spend my Friday enjoying a Lawrence stream. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's always a bummer when you just feel sort of left out. But yes, you're here, and we just get to hang. Enjoy it on your terms. Yeah, welcome. We are mad chillin', enjoying some comfy time gaming on a hot Friday. Friday's for the gamers. I think that's what we can all agree on.
The black spirit infects.
I love hearing this dude talk about
flesh
calm.
and bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed. Their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings before the seaborn game.
I did see those linked Silent Hill pics. Those are pretty good. I liked them. I saw a lot of people in the Twitter thread that I saw. People were kind of dunking on it. I'm like, this seems okay. And also, I'm just happy that anything Silent Hill is being made. Hey! It's hot as balls where I am right now. It's pretty hot here. Well, it's hot by SoCal standards, but yeah. My mom actually texted me this morning and was like, it's like 95 degrees here, Fahrenheit. I was like, ugh, Texas in May. When it, like, I remember May was the downturn of everything. April's usually fine. March is a little cold. April's like the best month of the entire year. And then from like May to November, it's the worst feeling thing in the world. Unlivable torment. Ugh.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Ugh. This is tough. Aggroed wheels. You guys are AC spoiled. Tisk tisk. I mean, I guess I can't wave a finger at anybody. No AC here, but you know what? It's SoCal. We're in the Bay, close to the Bay. Oh, it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit in Maine? Oh no. Guys, we're all gonna have to revise our gamer attire. We all know that gaming is one of the most calorie efficient activities. But now we're gonna have to figure out how to vent heat. Ooh. We're gonna have to crawl into like air-cooled gamer sleeves where we gear up for a session. It's like a nylon tube that has fans all around it, suspended in free air. Maybe like little water spritzers that kind of mist the tube all the time. Like a, what is it, like a swamp cooler? I think I'm onto something here. I gotta get a patent on this before global warming hits. Ooh! I mean, harder. Before it really kicks in, I guess. The chill gamer sock. Dang! Another enemy! Oh, he's a big boy. Ooh, he bopped me. He thwacked me on the shin, and I went down. Went down tough. I need to use Frostblink more. I don't really I feel like if I could get a really good gut feeling of the cooldown, I'd rely on it a little more.
Respite?
Ooh. That was pretty clean. After, you know, after the death. Probably dying. I don't... Okay. Does anyone know? It doesn't seem like more rare items sell for more resources. What's the exchange between, like, currency that you get for selling gear? Is there any gear that you would want to keep to sell? Is there any reason to do that? Kind of doesn't seem like it. The gamer cold sleeve. Better have quiet fans because I hate enough noise around it. Oh, good point. Good point. Maybe it has, like... Because the fans are horrifically loud. They're horribly loud. So yeah, maybe we put in like little headphones or something. Little Bluetooth earbuds you gotta stick in there. You have to use them. You have to use the branded gamer sleeve in-ear earbuds, or it won't turn on. There's a little sensor. It'll actually get hotter unless the earbuds are inserted for some reason. I just designed it that way. Hey, Faucon. Faucon? I like these little wheel skeletons. I mean, I'm a big fan of skeletons in most circumstances, but I think the wheel skelly is one of my favorites. A common appearance in the Soulsborne as well.
From Oriath to Axiom.
Definitely in Sekiro, I thought. Maybe, no? Maybe one of the Souls games. Bloodborne? Probably one of those. I just listed them all, just to be safe. This game is Diablo, pretty much. It is a completely free to play. It's like, it's bigger than really any Diablo in terms of just like the campaign itself. And it's entirely free to play. I guess it doesn't have like those ridiculous cutscenes. It's kind of the only thing. But just on that topic, I should disclose, this is a sponsored stream. Playing through the new league. They added this new mechanic that I'm really enjoying so far. You turn on your little robo-buddy. Your robo-buddy zaps enemies and supercharges them, which adds a lot of challenge. I'm going to steal infused. Okay. This is going to be a really long fight, but I'm going to do it anyway. Turn on my robo-pal. Yeah. Ooh! Oh! Oh my god. Okay, I've almost killed some of them.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Dang. Whew. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I always like it when games let you. They put you in the position of like being able to bite off more than you can chew. I like it when a game tempts me with more challenge. Drone slot must be powered. Oh, Pandemonium Sentinel. Okay. Didn't really give this game a fair chance. Yeah, there's... It's a little bit to get into. It's a bit to get into. Okay, so that just turned on, I guess. With duration. Okay. I feel like I want to level the Sentinel right now, so I can get it to the point where it can start generating the assets that I want. Oh no! Oh no! Chatters! Skeleton's name is Chatters. I'm Chatters. Damn it! Ooh. There we go. Whew. Man. Ooh. What's this all about? Cold damage, good. Each enemy hit by attacks. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna do a little wand swap here. Little swapsy poo. Oh, I have space for a shield now too. I'm gonna use a wand. Oh, what's up, Halo Doodad? This is about Wave Race 64. I have very specific memories. Like, I played that game a lot for a very short window. Could not beat Wave Race 64. I think I was dog water or something. Hardest shit ever. It's a weird game. I remember it being like very chaotic. Cool game though. I guess it was like Wave Race 64 and Jet Moto must have been the other version of that. They're both kind of like really floaty racing games. Oh, big guy. Doom Crusher. Man, over the course of this stream, the first, like the leveling notifications have gone from like level 20 something to 55. People are really good at this. I can't get through his shield.
Can I not have
Damn
a
it.
moment's respect?
Stop! No, come back! Damn it! Okay, here we go. We just have to hold this. I think I can mana through this. Don't you dare! Ah, damn it! Ah, shit! Oh no! Stop it, dude! Ugh. He's like resistant to everything that I do. No! Oh, there we go. Phew. Exhausting. So many traps thrown. It's gotta really burn out your shoulder. Oh, Hydro Thunder. Is that your floaty racer of the late 90s? Maybe early aughts. I do love the idea of coming up with builds specifically to just run through the campaign as fast as possible on day one. Have you ever given up and used Cheat Engine? I have used Cheat Engine one time, and it was to reset the position of my character in Elden Ring after Bruce and I got hacked. Oh, I should have used my Sentinel. Oh, maybe there will be another opportunity. No, apart from that, all of my gaming miracles are 100% organic.
Too much baggage.
Oh no. I gotta sell stuff. I have not emptied my inventory in a while. Your armor looks like a high school volleyball player. Got a green vest. Yeah? I can see it. Yeah, it's pretty basic stuff right now. It's gonna be a while before I look cool. I did cheat when I played Dark Souls 3 for the first time because the frame rate was unplayable. Oh, like there was a boss fight that just ran so badly you couldn't feasibly beat it. Oh, that was the case? That's not good. What are you trying to achieve in this dungeon? Just trying to find the way forward, really. Kill stuff. Get loots. The huge. The areas are randomized, so you just kind of gotta do the old Diablo, scraping around the edges of the map until you find the path forward. All right, I'm gonna activate.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Shit. Damn, I was hoping there'd be more than that. We have some time still. Yeah, zap these fillers. Zap them.
Too much baggage.
That was it. Sawbones. Oh boy, this is getting out of hand. Playing with the map on screen and turning the opacity down is how I find exits the fastest. How do you turn the opacity of the map down? That makes sense. Ah!
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Ah, jeez. Looks like you're throwing shot grenades at 2 RPS. What, like two rounds per second? Sometimes it's multiple. I have this little modifier on it that makes multiple traps pop out sometimes. So, skilled hands here. Just squirting blood. It's like a ketchup bottle or something. Forget where it is in the menu. Okay, I'll look at it at some point. There we go. Oh, I almost bled out.
The Wonder Child. I saw you perform for Dominus, girl. You were very good. Good enough to survive Rayclast? We'll see.
Smug. Fuck that person, dude. Yeah. A good part of the game is chasing Piety, trying to whoop her ass. She shows up a couple of times to be just like, yeah.
Should the need arise, we should retreat through Prison's Gate, raising my barricade behind us.
For a second, this looked like Dragon Age Origins, and I got so excited. Ah, Catherine. Now that's a game I gotta replay. I only ever did one full playthrough, so I didn't ever really see any other Origins. I played the Origins section of 2 of the other Origin parts things, but my Origin was Mage, which I thought made for a pretty good side story. That little dweeb that messes with blood magic keeps popping up every now and then. After a while, it became pretty clear that it was just sort of like side episodes, but that was still a really cool structure. I'm always curious. I think I played the Noble Origin and one other one, but I can't remember what. But yeah, Dragon Age Origins is a real work of art. My God, what a game! What a capital G game!
My loyal Declan. Give Our Lady Piety your absolute support in what she...
Oh shit!
There's much to learn from the likes of Inquisitor. One. I would hate for Piety to feel that she needs shoulder such perilous wisdom alone.
Fuck! Wow, that does a lot of damage. That's okay though. Well, wait. They announced the release date for the Dead Space remake, right? Not really early 2023. I kind of associate those games. I feel like they came out around the same time. Maybe I need to go get a shield. That might help me here. I should go do that because yeah, I just have nothing in my offhand. That's doing me no favors. I love all 3 of them, but man oh man, Origins cuts deep. I never out of an oath to Origins, I ought to play through Inquisition. I don't know. It really hooked me. Maybe I don't know that that's another gamer sin. Everyone was insistent that it was very good when it came out, but I don't know if that energy stuck around. Well, hold on.
Farewell.
I think I can... Full damage. Life gained. Life gained on kill. That's pretty good. Yeah. Ding. Alright. Inquisition has great characters with a mess story. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Characterization was always the best part.
Yes?
Although Origins had a pretty good story too. In retrospect, it would be interesting to go back and see how much was cribbed from Song of Ice and Fire.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Doing another playthrough of Inquisition right now. I'm 70 hours in. I do love the characters, but it's a lot of close the rift, build the camp, close the rift, build the camp. That's kind of the sense I got too, is that it was a very kind of... It was a lot more of systems than it was story.
Yes?
But, I mean, that's every game to some degree. Okay, let me see if I can get a shield. I don't know if they sell...
While we live, we are blessed.
They had, like, spirit shields.
It's a fine line.
Well, I can just get a shield. As long as I can hold it. I could get 2 blues and a green. That would be dandy. Doesn't look like any of these shields have that off the top. Take the life regen. All right. Have you played Divinity Original Sin 2? I have not. No. But, I want to. I think that does qualify as a gamer sin. Not having played through Divinity Original Sin 2. Because that game is the bee's knees. I played it a little bit, and one of those games where the floor kind of fell out from under me while I was playing it. Could kind of feel that tug. That this is a hella video game. Big ass video game time. Similar feelings to like Disco Elysium. Some games are so intensely, awesomely video game that they're almost a little intimidating. Dragon's Dogma, kind of, a little bit. Dragon's Dogma is on my gamer sins list. You're on your first run now? Alright, verbose. Good. But I'm not the only one. The only heathen. Killed Brutus. From the prison. Which? For prison. Okay. I think it's down here. Far more accessible playing it in a full party. I was intimidated by it as well. Would probably not play it solo. Yeah, it has been a dream of mine to have a group to go through that game with. Hey, Banana Bread. Banana Bread 00077. You ever played Jet Li's Rise to Honor on the PS2? I didn't, for some reason. Which doesn't make sense, because it's the kind of game I feel like I should have been into. Is that a good game? It might be fun to go back to. Sleeper hit from Blockbuster? Yeah. That's a really fun category of game. I'm not sure that it exists anymore, but... What's the shortest, most approachable must-play game you guys got? Most approachable. For some reason, I think of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. But maybe that's not... It's pretty accessible. It's just intense. Like, it's not all feel-good times, but it's like... It's short, it's contained... It's a really powerful experience. I think it's one of those games though that a lot of people just haven't put aside time to play, and it's a really, really, really good experience. I'm a Ninja Theory simp though. Oh, Gone Home? Yeah, that's a nice one. Gone Home is like a way more approachable Myst style game. It's got a lot of good environments. It's got a lot of good atmosphere. I don't know how much of that is generational nostalgia though, because I think it is a very much like, I don't know how much wandering around in a 90s house would appeal to somebody who doesn't have that specific generational nostalgia. I think that's part of it too, is like the aesthetic of it, I think, is part of its charm, and I don't know how cross-generational that is. Breath of the Wild? I mean, yeah, Breath of the Wild's a masterpiece, but that's a hell of a game to bite off. I guess it's pretty approachable. Pretty much everybody can pick that game up and play it. Katamari, yes! Katamari Damacy. That's a really good one.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Jackbox games? Oh, there's... Okay. I kept turning in weird angles. Wii Sports? I guess there's a new Wii Sports. Since we already talked about the franchise, I don't care if you crucify me. The hill I've decided to die on is that Dragon Age 2 isn't a bad game. Ooh. That's okay. Let me think about that. I feel like I can maybe. Nah. I think there's parts I can make myself okay with, but man, it's just kind of ugly looking. I said what I said. Yeah. It has decent writing. What writing there is pretty good.
You remind me of my ex-husband.
I think that's exactly the shield I need. Also, I dropped some kind of like burn on my ex. That's awesome. Stuff actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I can use Onslaught support now. No! Well, I want a blue and a green. Oh, right at the end. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Oh, God. Classic. I saw somebody reference Cloud Song on the internet, and I turned into a skeleton immediately. I remember when Cloud Song was fresh, new. Probably better. RNG's blessed me. It really has. I have it all now. Jeez. I can put Onslaught on my frost bombs. Got that streamer luck. Wasn't it a sword or something? I thought it was like a... Yeah, I guess so. For some reason I thought it was a cape or like a piece of armor.
My loyal Declan, Give Our Lady Piety your absolute support and watch her with absolute scrutiny.
But somebody wanted it very much.
There is much to learn from the likes of the Inquisitor, the Umbra, and the Soulless One.
Der Chevron.
I remember when the internet was fresh and new. It smelled like a baby. Ah!
The warden's free of his own.
Sorry, my Stephanie's PC likes to blast static whenever it wakes itself from being asleep. I don't know why. Yeah, Alonzo, it's pretty weird and a little bit terrifying. I don't think I want any of these. Withered. Transphasing. Whatever. I'll take that one. Have it back. I bet I know why. There's a video I could link about speakers shutting themselves off to save power, making zappy sounds when they're reawakened by a PC booting. Well, that could be it. Yeah. Go ahead and link it. Let's see what's going on with that. Skill that hits enemies. It says to take lightning damage and use it with Frost Bomb. I guess I could take off Arcane Surge. I don't really, I'm not really running out of mana. I'll put you in another slot just for fun. You can keep leveling, little guy. If this was linked, I could put it there. Okay. Video is targeted specifically to these speakers, but it's not a unique feature. Just guess that's what you're hearing. Also, shout out to this YouTuber, Levin. All right. Thanks for the link. I'll check it out. Yeah, it probably has something to do with that. I don't know what the solution is aside from just disabling sleep, but that feels like a waste of electricity. Let's see if I can finish Act 1 before somebody else beats the game. I think they may have already done it. Wish you could disable sleep? Can't you? There's settings in Windows for that. Although sometimes, I don't know, Windows gets a little screwy when it comes to sleep settings. Sometimes it just ignores you. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna turn on my guy. Oh, sheesh! Ooh, they got me. Wow. Damn, that makes it tough. I'm gonna go kill all of them. Kill all of them. Oh, you were talking about yourself. My bad. It would be super rad to be able to, like, intentionally go to sleep and wake up like a computer can. Oh, they're snipping at me. Ah! battle. Windows Sleep never detects my monitor? Like if it's on or being used or something? Calm side. What's up, Steph? Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's for... Yeah. For ritual. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. Good idea. Not getting doxxed today. What's up, Sleepy Dante? Wasn't expecting a Path of Exile stream hosted by Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy? Hello. I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Endurance charges. Yeah, this isn't for me. But yes, this is in fact a Path of Exile stream. Because the new League Sentinel has started today, and they have sponsored this stream. So I'm checking it out. Duly noted. Ah! Whether intended or not, that was something of a double entendre, sir. Nice job. But yeah, that's not me. I'm not Jeremy. If that's what you're implying. You may have clicked on the wrong stream, but I welcome you all the same. I have not written a hit novel. Not yet. Although I do send out short stories to subscribers. Most of the time. I missed last week. I'll have to make it extra cool this week to make up for it. Oh, I suspect it's still a power saving thing. Oh, he's hosting me. Got it. Thank you very... Sorry. I'm dense. Thank you for explaining that. I'm on the, I guess I'm on the auto-host list. Let me tell you, that Jeremy's a real sweetheart. I do regret that I didn't get to know him better. I guess it's not too late, but everybody seems like they got their own things going on, you know? One of my undergrad degrees is in creative writing. That's awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's I always liked writing. I mean, I wrote all that I wrote all the scripts for Inside Games and stuff, but it's like writing short stories and micro stories. It's kind of a different challenge, so it keeps me active. I post them in the Discord sub-only room. Oh my gosh.
Cannot have but a moment's respect.
It hurts so much. Whew. But yeah, sorry. Every week I'll either just write a short opinion piece or a like 1 to 2 page micro story. They're not very refined. Usually all the spelling is there, but you know, it's just like little ideas. It is fun to have to try to trim an idea, a scene, or an exchange way down to give somebody certainly not all of the information, but a relevant set of information in the span of like a page and a half. Short and sweet's better than bloated, of course, right? I mean, I know also that this is just like a weird freebie on top of a Twitch subscription, so I don't expect most people would spare the time to read it in the first place. You got to make it small and snappy. Like, if I subbed to a streamer and they posted short stories, I don't know that I probably wouldn't read it. Maybe 1 or 2 caught my eye. Stern letter to the local Wendy's. I've done some stuff like that, I think. Although that's a really good idea. Maybe that's what I'll write the next one about. Mostly I just like jot down weird ideas or like take dreams I have as writing prompts. Just come up with something. I guess there's something pretty satisfying about taking in some kind of stimulus, adding whatever my brain comes up with, and kicking that out as an unprocessed thought as well. My contribution to the noise engine that is the internet, I guess. Some kind of key. I have to go back to the Oh. You like the arcade one? Yeah, that was a really simple, super simple idea. I think I've seen it somewhere else too, so I don't consider any of that stuff to be unique. That's the other thing, is all the things just rambling around in my brain. Like, how do you even... If you get into creative stuff, like if you're in stand-up comedy, how can you ever be sure that any joke you perform is your own? Because I imagine at some point you probably study comedy and other comics so much that something may have just slipped in there. On top of the fact that just in general, it's probably really hard to come up with original comedy at all. Even if you do come up with an original idea, somebody else probably had it first. I like writing, but the idea of writing humor to me seems daunting. Mad respect to the comedians out there. Oh yeah, jeez. And if it's just like written comedy, you can't even control the like comedic timing. You can kind of with how you structure sentences, but jeez. I have that fear a lot when I write. I Google a lot of my ideas just to make sure, and whenever I can't find something similar, I'm like, sick. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just Googling it. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. Ooh, I'm out of water. It's a hot day, so I gotta hydrate up. I gotta beat this bearded shaman of splitting first. There. Destroyed. Humiliated. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second and get some water. I'll be right back. My neighbors behind my house are burning trash in their backyard fire pit, and the smoke is coming right in my window. Oh. Oh no. Haley Dudette, I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. Just getting, like, not even trash, but burning trash. I guess it's one of those things where even if you close your window, it still smells terrible. I have to admit, we're pretty lucky here in terms of our neighbors. They're usually pretty quiet. Sometimes one of our neighbors will have like a big party, but whatever. I like the sounds of a party. And they always wrap it up by like 2 a.m., so who cares? There's someone in our neighborhood that either has like a wood-burning stove or barbecues or something, because there will be a really strong smell of like wood smoke sometimes. But like, I don't think people like smoke cigarettes on either side, which is really nice. There's not like, there's somebody in the neighborhood too that has like a workshop or something, because you can hear metal grinding sometimes, or just the sound of like shop equipment running. But again, it's not too bad. We used to live in a second floor apartment, and the lady below us would smoke a shit ton, so we could never have our windows open. That sucks. Ugh. Smell like an old Denny's. Rundown casino. Oh baby. Oh, I've already used my Sentinel. Now would have been the time. Terror Stalker. I live close by a farm, and occasionally they put manure down and it ruins the entire village. Oh! Everyone knows when it's fertilization season. Ooh, that was a big pop. Those hits where it's like a maximum saturated mine. That's really good stuff. We live on top of a Sri Lankan restaurant and oh my god, it smells good. I don't know that I could handle that. Like living over a really delicious restaurant or a bakery or something. I would eat all the time. I'm really lucky I don't like live over a cafe. I would just like, I would just be like, just let me sign up for a monthly subscription or whatever. Because I'm going to be in here a lot.
Life and death is crumbling.
Open a tab. It'll be easier this way. Yeah, food pass. This is going to be better for both of us. Just let me in the kitchen. How about that? I work here now. Just consider me an investor. How come food passes don't exist yet? They kind of do. Oh, there's a spirit shield. Finally. Ooh! Like, I think like Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff have a subscription thing where you get like free delivery. Disney had a few programs like that where you could like, I think Six Flags had one where you could pay a flat rate and get free food in the park or something. Then some dude ate like 500 hot dogs or ate there every day. I don't know. It was one of those things. I remember seeing some headline at the bottom of an article that used to be like, here's 10 ways to get titty lifts. You know how in old movies, when people would time travel, they would figure out where they are? They'd like find a random newspaper and it'd be like, oh my god, we're in 1855! In the future, people will time travel and then they'll see the clickbait at the bottom of an article and that'll tell them what year they're in. I read an article that a dude ate 413 chicken nuggets and was paralyzed after. Makes me think about the like 412th nugget. I guess the paralysis hadn't set in yet, so he was able to get one more down. And theoretically, somebody was watching on. Somebody was observing. Maybe. Maybe somebody wasn't in the room. Maybe this titan of industry did it all alone. Like so many heroes are forced to do. Did he get paralyzed? Maybe like too much sodium or something? Like not permanently paralyzed, right? I could drop the mine first. You don't want to watch a guy eat that many nugs. You don't want to support somebody in their time of need. What if your beloved son... what if your beloved son was up for the nugget eating championship? He said, mother who I love dearly. Or father. I try to make this universal. Parent. Parent I deeply respect. I need you there, cheering me on. While I shock my nervous system with so many chemicals that all my muscles seize up. Due to my overconsumption of nuggets. I need you to watch me do it. Be proud of me. I've entered the cavern of wrath. We get them the psychiatric help they need.
Welcome, husband.
We'd waste money
We knew in our hearts that you would find us.
on medical care and not nuggets for trading.
Marissa must meet their father. Come, my love. Return to your family.
Do you think professional nugget eaters... Do you think they, like, have another kind of food that's cheap and easy to prepare that they eat to train for eating nuggets? Like, would you find a training food? Maybe it would be harder to eat. Just so you could, like, it's like weighted training. It's like Goku with his, like, weighted belts. You gotta eat nuggets that are made out of gravel. Soft ice cubes, maybe? Yeah, I guess ice is just water. Yeah, that could work. Where's the, hold on. Let me see if I can find the opacity of the map. There it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh. Damn. Okay, I'm clicking this baby into sport mode. Partially thawed. So they're like a little bit softer. They train on perfectly prepared gourmet chicken dishes, which seems strange, but you know, who am I to judge? Hey, there's no judgment when it comes to the battlefield. You either suck those nuggets down your throat or you don't. No in between. Well, technically there is an in between, but when it comes to scoring, the judges are very harsh. I didn't make it. Give it to me. There we go. Cone helmet? I mean, I can't. I'm probably not going to wear it, but how can I not pick up cone helmet? Oh, there's another Sentinel up here. You need to watch Moonfall. It's fucking nuts. I really want to watch Moonfall. Absolutely need to watch Moonfall. Hey, Moonfall's a good Friday film. You know? Crack open a seltzer, kick the feet up, turn on a little fan, get a little breeze going. Speaking of, I had to turn my fan away. That's the problem with toasty time gaming. You can have a little desk fan, but sooner or later it's going to dry your eyes out. Little breeze moving past those aqueous orbs. Weesh. I gotta throw the mine down first. I am not murdering you. Maximum efficiency. I also gotta start renovating my flasks. I'm still using beginner flasks. They're pretty weenie. Pretty weenie. Okay, yeah. Definitely gives a max heal. Whew. And this Sentinel has some punch. Keep hitting F1. Oh, just in time. Stone Jones. I've gotten into watching any sports. I've had spurts. I like hockey. I like combat sports. I used to watch Rally. here and there. I don't know. Ultimately, like, most sports, even if you follow... Like, if following one team isn't so bad. I watch StarCraft 2 a lot, if that counts in terms of this discussion, but... Even following one team or following one player can ask a lot of time. It's good side screen stuff, just catching up with your team and seeing how a season's going, but... Man. There's a lot of sports out there. I don't know if anyone knew this, if anyone heard about this, about all the sports. Oh, Magic the Gathering? Sure, yeah, why not? I've watched plenty of professional video gaming. And if you accept that as a sport, pretty much everything is. Why not? Because everything is. Whatever. Who cares? Stick to soccer and MMA. Even that's a decent chunk of time. Yeah. Even if, like, how many different fighters and teams do you follow?
Power corrupts and corruption empowers.
I guess if you just watch, like, all the UFC cards, that can be a lot. Forgot to swap out my flask. What is this 4 out of 10 thing? Does that mean I can only use it 4 more times? This one just says 1 out of 8. Oh, maybe I can only use it 1 more time. Let me see. Oh, if you swap them, you can use them... Okay, you can use each one on a map. Shucks. Okay, alright, alright. What can you do with a... Can you do anything with that? Feels very spooky down here. Oh, that skill tree looked intimidating as fuck. Oh yes, yeah. The skill tree in this game is the first time you sort of your eyes bug out and you're like, "Whoa." Yeah. There's this. Guess what? This is only the first skill tree. There's many more, and it's all open too. So I'm following a build guide this time around. I finally hit the level of Path of Exile where. I still had fun doing my own thing, but yeah, I'm curious what an actual build will do. This has been really fun so far. Definitely a lot different than my other playstyle.
Far too much baggage.
Yeah. Also, hey, Dr. Sinwar. It's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday.
Have but a moment's respite.
Yeah. Happy Friday. I'm exhausted. Happy Friday to you too. Hopefully this is a Friday of rest for you. That game full build is a whole other game so fast. Yeah, Ooh! Jesus. I have yet to experience that game. Like, to get up to that level where the game moves that fast. And you have to be pretty razor precise with your inputs. Already started out pretty rough, honestly. But I see things as bad instances over bad days. So I don't think I'll let it get to me for long. No. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it'll just get better from here. Oh, that's why. Suicide enemies. Might take a nap watching this stream. That's a good remedy for the exhausted. Little couch nap. I'm gonna be playing. I'll play this for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna mix it up in a second here. We're gonna go back to Star Wars Bounty Hunter in a little bit. It's Force Friday after all. Brought to you by Path of Exile this time, so, you know, hashtag sponsored. If you guys have a spare clicking finger, they would appreciate it if you give the sponsored link a little click. But if not, that's cool too. If you're in the middle of a cool Friday nap, don't let me disturb you. Whew. Wait, who's talking? Mervale? Forget how cozy Lara's stream Fridays can be. I'm here for cozy energy. It's what I provide. That's why I'm here. Oh, look at all these glittering treasures. They will soon be mine. Shouldn't have jumped into that.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Ooh, soak that entire thing. There. Darn it. Ugh. got some plastic charges back. That. Jeez. Woo. Oh, right. There's a phase 2. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Cannot help but a moment's respite.
Do those keep popping up under me? Jesus. Damn. Okay, I can't soak that. Ugh, don't stop there. Damn! Oh, that sucks. Shit. Oh, I thought that was it. Damn, man, they appear under you. Jeez. This is gonna take a while. What the? Oh, okay. There are pads here. Standing in that? Shit. Hi. That sucks. Man.
Why must men turn us into monsters?
You said it. You said it. That was a tough fight. This is a way more active build, though. Oh, didn't read the damn diary. Gotta get that lore. Oh, I can't go back.
Savagery thrives all around me.
At least the fight didn't reset when you died. Yeah, that is a nice thing that this game does. I mean, especially when you're running through the campaign, the game is very much more about how fast you can beat it versus if you can beat it. Although I suppose if you stack enough modifiers with the Sentinel system and stuff, that's how you can actually like add some way more intense challenge into the game. Oh, I saw currencies. Ugh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna get to this next village. Forest encampment, yeah. We'll call the stream there. This would be an interest. I don't know, I feel like I could maybe figure out how to play this on a controller. Throwing mines might be an interesting. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to place mines very precisely. Level these guys up. I'm gonna run around and see if I can find some more enemies to power up before my Sentinel runs out. There we go. Oh, shh. Okay. That's a lot of dudes. Ooh. Damn, those bonks hurt.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Dying Gruffmaw Bonebreaker! God! He's got like 1 HP. Stop drinking bone juice. It hurts. It hurts my bones so much. Some big Diablo 2 Act 3 vibes here. Yeah. Boss versus for sure. The game will be familiar. I think maybe you did die. Where'd you go? Yeah, a lot of very direct similarities. Hey, what's up, Dirty Demi? Exile goes really well. I'm enjoying the new Sentinel mechanics they added to the game. I got bonked again. Ugh. And I'm trying out a new build too. It's been fun. It's eventually going to be the Ice Dancing Queen, but I don't have those abilities yet. Apparently this build really settles into itself around level 33, I think. when there's a particular ability that opens up. So playing Trapper and trying to like dodge attacks and stuff has been really interesting. Ugh! Dang! Got a gourmet vegan breakfast burger. Huh.
Far too much baggage.
Frostball might have been one of the abilities. Gotta listen to ABBA now. ABBA was like, they protect their property, right? ABBA's one of them. I don't think you can get away with anything. I played ABBA on the stream before. Because ABBA effing rocks. Let's see here, where was I going with this? Ah! Ah! When I used to play Wolfenstein Enemy Territory a lot, for some reason I just spam ABBA lyrics in chat. Hey, of all the things to spam, that's a pretty good one. Caliph Headstaver.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Oh, I think I found it. They are the DMCA Queen. Only 17. Something something tambourine.
I've seen many an
I don't know all the lyrics. See, I told you.
Into the
Told you I'm not qualified. I should be though. It's a musical sin, not knowing all the lyrics to every ABBA song by heart.
Bad, it's hard to tell at this stage. The name is Eramir, and for now you have the benefit of my doubt.
All right, Act 1 complete. Act 1 of 10.
Out there,
Before the game really starts. I'm curious to play more with this character, though. I want to know what this is like at a higher level. I'll read through the guide a little more, too, and see how it settles out.
And Alira, the self-appointed monarch.
But when I wrap up here for Path of Exile, let me again thank Grindier Games and Path of Exile for sponsoring the stream. It's a free-to-play game without any pay-to-win features. This is the hashtag sponsor part of it. You can play the entire game for free. If you want more item storage space or to make your character look cool, you can spend money to do so. Sentinel, the expansion I've been playing now, is the most recent one. Came out like 2-3 hours ago. Expansions come out every 13 weeks and contain a new challenge league alongside other additions like unique items and Atlas passive tree keystones. And game system changes, excuse me. This expansion includes endgame improvements in the form of Atlas passive tree keystones, which allow you to control what content you experience in the endgame. I only just got to the endgame, so I was just learning that, so customizing that's going to be a whole other world. And you can find more about Path of Exile Sentinel at pathofexile.com/Sentinel. Thank you all very much for watching so far, and again, thanks to Path of Exile for the sponsorship. Again, they would appreciate it if you click on that link in chat, take a look at it. You should know all the lyrics. Morally speaking, there is an ethical imperative. I agree. It's kind of like the Hippocratic Oath, the social contract combined. All of us as living people accept that we should know all the lyrics to all ABBA songs. I have to get up here. To just basically fill out this whole section because it's all cold damage. So that's where I'm headed. Free game sponsoring my favorite streamer. Late game capitalism rocks. Or late stage capitalism. It's an interesting position to be in for sure. I mean, from my perspective, it is all, it's all gravy, because I mean, I wanted to learn Path of Exile anyway, so this is perfect. And it is really fun to kind of, over the last couple of expansions, I followed the game more, and my game knowledge has really grown. I'm still, like, I still haven't seen the ultra high end game stuff, where, yeah, you do kind of hit a wall in terms of difficulty and stats and builds and stuff like that. I want to know what that's like to play that game. So maybe in this league I'll do it. All right, I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'm gonna make some food. It's time for a food break, a little lunch break, and I'll come back with more Star Wars Bounty Hunter, playing as everybody's favorite bounty hunter, Jango Fett. I'll have to hook up the PS2 and get that working again, but it's worth it. I haven't played PoE for a long time. Used to stutter like mad on my PC, even when my PC was no slouch. Huh. I think it was the AMD compatibility issues. Well, I have an AMD processor and it runs like a dream for me. So maybe they fixed it. Maybe they fixed it. Like a little ring girl following everybody around. All right, yeah, Star Wars, but that's going to be in maybe an hour or so, because I'm going to make something fresh, healthy, and delicious. Or maybe earlier if I'm lazy and decide to just order food. We'll see. But I'm going to take a break regardless. See you guys in just a bit. And if I'll put up a timer based on how long away from the stream I'll be. All right, see you soon.